Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to another one of my videos, specifically a Lingo series video. I haven't done one of these probably in 8 months or so, but the series is back. With the help of a couple of friends, I've identified a few additional terms that I want to spend some time exploring in a series of videos that I'll be releasing in the coming weeks. In this video, we're going to jump into several topics or several different terms, specifically things like the various CGC labels. What are they? What do they mean? And why are they important? We're also going to define things like MCU and also AOK. If you want to see the details, stay tuned for the video. The first term that we want to look at is AOK. This stands for act of kindness, sometimes called a random act of kindness. And AOK is basically where a member of the comic book community unexpectedly gives a gift to another member of the community. And oftentimes, this AOK takes the form of a comic book. Signature series label. A signature series or yellow label is applied to a comic by CGC after the book has been signed by someone of significance to that comic. This signature takes place under the direct observation of a CGC representative. Oftentimes, the person signing the book is an artist, a writer, an inker, or an editor, just to name a few individuals. In select instances, CGC may also accept signed books directly from the signer or the publisher. Qualified label. A qualified or green label is used by CGC to highlight significant defects or to call attention to unauthenticated signatures. The use of a qualified label allows a book to be graded without considerable markdown for the defects that are noted. A missing coupon, for example, would be considered a significant defect that would be highlighted on the label of a certified book. The label for this book would read, "Coupon missing from page 10 does not affect story." As mentioned previously, when discussing signature series books, a CGC representative must witness a book being signed for that book to receive a yellow label. Books that have been signed but not witnessed are given a green label by CGC with a note indicating name written on cover in marker on the label. Universal label. A universal or blue label is applied to comics that have simply been graded as marked, with no qualifiers or special considerations. These books often contain label notes which highlight anything of significance associated with that book, such as a first appearance or a death, just to name a few things. The vast majority of books that are graded by CGC fall into the universal or blue label category. Restored label. A restored or purple label is applied to a comic by CGC that has evidence of repair or restoration. Restoration, like color touch, for example, is typically done to improve the appearance of a comic. A repair is oftentimes done to improve the structural integrity of a comic. Restoration can come in a variety of degrees, from slight professional restoration, or A1, to extensive amateur restoration, C5. Now, restoration is an interesting and broad topic. And if there is enough interest, as indicated by comments in the comment section, maybe we'll do a video on restoration alone. So just let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in hearing more about. NCBD. This is a pretty straightforward term. NCBD stands for New Comic Book Day. And this is the best day of the week. And it happens every single Wednesday across the country. That is the day that the new comics become available in comic shops. One shot. A one shot is basically a single standalone comic. Oftentimes, one shots are self-contained stories that are not part of an ongoing series or even a mini series. They are isolated events, isolated stories that happen. MCU. MCU stands for Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is the universe in which the Marvel movies are based. And it should be mentioned that the MCU is separate and apart from the universe in which the comics are based. So there you have it. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, you may want to check out the other videos that are part of this series. I want to say there's 4 or 5 other videos out there that break down other terms and terminology and lingo that comic collectors throw around all the time. We spend time talking about slabs and spine ticks and spine rolls and Marvel value stamps. If you are curious and if you need more information, be sure to check out the playlist.